You've been very vocal about you invented sex, and people look up to you as, you know, someone who's very smooth with the opposite sex, and you have a lot of female fans.
Selena Powell and her friend have made allegations that Trey Songz kidnapped them, or kidnaps one of them, took the phone, placed them in a bathtub, and peed on them.
For the last 3 decades, there have been 3 male R&B singers that has given male R&B a horrible rep. The pissey nigga, R.Kelly, Chris Brown, and Trey Songz. For this video, I want to focus on the R&B singer / rapper Trey Songz and how his career is now over and unrevivable. Trey Songz' career was extremely promising in his heyday, but as the years went by, we barely talk about what he is initially known for, his music. Nobody really talks about this, but one of the reasons why male R&B is dead is because of artists like Trey Songz. Male R&B is mainly known for its sexual charged lyrics, but in this era of Me Too, that's not gonna fly anymore. And just like R.Kelly, who made music surrounding women, and Trey Songz is no exception. If you grew up in the 2000s like me, you know what I'm talking about. His songs, Neighbors Know My Name, Think I Invented, and one of his last hits, Slow Motion, released in 2014. Now, let's be real, when was the last time you've heard a new Trey Songz song, or a new Trey Songz song that dominated mainstream R&B? Exactly. No one's checking for his new music, as the wave of allegations, including violence towards women and assault, has smeared his once untouchable perfect image. Born Trey Maine, Aldon Neverson, but widely known by his stage name Trey Songz, aka Mr. Steal Your Girl, is an American R&B singer and songwriter that hails from Petersburg, Virginia. While growing up, Trey Songz was described as shy and didn't have interest in becoming a singer at all, until others would notice his potential after hearing him sing. After Trey Songz graduated high school in 2002, he relocated to New Jersey to pursue a music career, and was signed to Atlantic Records the following year. Now here's where things get a little interesting. Just like most singers in their early years, they sing and sound just like their idols, and with Trey Songz there is no exception. While trying to make it in the music industry, the singer would make an answer track to R.Kelly's Trapped in the Closet, entitled Open the Closet. On the mixtape, Trey Songz sounded just like R.Kelly.
And I'm like, God, please don't let no man be in my apartment. I walked in the bathroom.
Trey Songz got his big break in 2005 when he released his debut single, Gotta Make It, featuring Twista. The artist then followed that up with his second single, Gotta Go, before dropping his debut album titled Gotta Make It. The project debuted at number 20 on the Billboard 200 and has sold 300,000 copies in the US. Trey Songz was introduced to mainly an urban audience, aka black people, in 2005, as his music mainly played on urban radio and BET programs like 106 & Park and BET Now. Since Trey's debut in 2005, he became widely known for his music about flossing and partying, women, and yes, he's also known as the guy you don't want to leave your girl around no matter what time it is. Now in society, these things are glorified and celebrated, but I don't know if you noticed this, but times are now changing, and these things that Trey Songz is known for, being a ladies' man, gallus, and beating up booty cheeks on the regular, has backfired on the once golden boy of R&B, and he's now seen as the second coming of R. Pissey Kelly. So much so, everyone is now anticipating his documentary. Last year, July 2022, a woman filed a $20 million lawsuit accusing Trey Songz of raping her in 2016. Now, I don't want to say the R word, so I'm gonna censor myself and say grape instead because YouTube thinks it makes the platform better. Anyway, in the case, the plaintiff kept her identity anonymous as she went under Jane Doe in the lawsuit. Now, according to the Los Angeles Times, Doe claimed in her lawsuit that she and Songz once had a casual and occasionally relationship. That changed radically on March 24, 2016, when the musician allegedly. The complaint alleged that the woman and Songz were at a party in West Hills when the vocalist turned into a savage rapist as Doe screamed in pain and begged Songz to stop. After the allegedly occurred, Doe called an Uber driver who noticed she was in clear distress and took her to the nearest hospital, the lawsuit stated. The plaintiff claimed that the medical center performed a assault exam on her, determined that she had suffered severe tearing that could require surgery. Now, if you're wondering what happened to this case, well, it was later dismissed after the singer argued that the plaintiff was not valid under the statute of limitations. However, Jane Doe refiled this year in 2023, but this time for $25 million according to Rolling Stone. Another woman by the name of Jahara Jeffries would also accuse Trey Songz of SA, alleging that Trey Songz violated her in a nightclub in 2018. In the suit, Jahara alleges that she and her friends joined Trey Songz at a private table at a club where Trey Songz violated her with his fingers while she was dancing on a couch. Jahara said when she turned around, that's when she saw Trey Songz pulling his hand away. Immediately after, another woman in the club would confide to Jahara that Trey Songz SA'd them as well in a similar way. Now, after this went down, Jahara and her friends left the club with Trey Songz in a vehicle. While in the vehicle, Trey Songz took his shirt off, which made Jahara feared more SA, so she started to record him on her phone, causing Trey Songz to forcefully remove her from the vehicle. According to the lawsuit, the driver then grabbed plaintiff and violently pulled her out of the vehicle while defendant Trey Songz pushed her and threw her onto the street. After being forced out of the vehicle, the suit says that Songz threatened and ridiculed her and threw water in her face. Jeffries is now seeking $20 million in damages. Keke Palmer was one of the first famous person or celebrity to call out Trey Songz when she accused the singer of intimidation in 2017 when she was at a Trey Songz house party that turned into a music video. Keke Palmer would call out Trey Songz on social media after she was recorded without her consent and featured her in a music video that was released onto the internet. On her Snapchat, Keke told her audience that she was asked multiple times to be in the video and she turned it down each time. Keke said she was not in a professional environment as she was eating, drinking, and under the influence, and she felt uncomfortable and sexually challenged in the situation. She also said that she had to hide in a closet while waiting on her Uber, and she was found eventually by Trey Songz in the closet where he asked her also to be in the music video, which resulted in him being understanding. However, Keke was still filmed and featured without her knowledge.
What did you mean by intimidation?
I mean, just that.
Intimidation, like, I feel as a female, often I'm put in situations where sometimes males will use their masculinity, their sexuality to taunt you. I hate to have to bring and say that and make it known, but look, I ain't the first person that's gone through. People have gone through this all the time in college, in high school, but these aren't the things that I've experienced. So this was like kind of one of my first major experiences. It would be like you going to a party where the biggest jock is there, and the whole time he's like, you can get screwed, you can get this, you can get that, and you ain't no little girl no more.
Have you heard from Trey since you posted it?
I haven't heard from him directly, no.
Trey would fire back at Keke on The Breakfast Club, stating that Keke Palmer knew that she would be filmed and said that she filmed him on her Snapchat.
Is what it is.
Now, what happened with Keke Palmer, man?
You tell me, bro.
Was she?
We tried to figure that out up here.
We thought she was allegedly high or drunk to be.
That's what I said. I said she got high and went and hid in the closet.
I ain't snitching on nobody.
that sounds like high behavior.
Absolutely.
The thing about when you shooting a video, and I waited to have this conversation because I knew we'd talk about it, but ain't nobody put her on camera without accident. There's a sign on the door that there's a video being shot. You step on these premises, you will be recorded. Point blank, period. I don't have to say nothing else about nothing. Mm-hmm. But I will say that being that her and I have had a friendship, I've known her a long time. We got the same product manager. Mm-hmm. When she came to Atlantic Records, I was, on my second album or something? And it was always cool. Like, it was always love between. That's why I didn't want to speak out, or like she was doing her most to, like, you know, defame me. I thought that was whack.
Right.
On her Snapchat, I'm talking to girls, I'm smoking, I'm doing all type of stuff. I don't know if she shooting me on her Snap. Did I go on the internet and say, Kiki, you got me on your Snapchat talking to girls. You got me on your Snapchat while I'm not looking.
Now, I could totally get behind this, but yet again, when you think about filming with friends on Snapchat for free versus being in a music video without your consent, which can bring in revenue, it just doesn't compares. However, I do see where he is coming from in regards to them being friends or acquaintances, and to bring it to social media first is somewhat odd. As in, he's your friend, why not go to your friend first? Unless we're not being told the full story. Talk show host Wendy Williams would talk about the Keke Palmer and Trey Songz situation on her show. On her show, Wendy didn't show much empathy and understanding for Keke Palmer with remarks, "Pack up your rum punch and leave," and "You sound crazy talking about you hid in a closet." Initially, Keke did say she would pursue litigation against Trey Songz, but she ended up settling behind the scenes. In 2018, a woman named Andrea Guerra, who claims to be Trey Songz' friend, stating in a news conference with her lawyer that Trey Songz attacked her when she started to talk to one of his friends.
Her name is Andrea Guerra.
I was attending an after party when Trey began yelling at me, choking me, punching me, and ultimately he knocked me to the ground.
Her attorney, Lisa Bloom, says the two had been friends for years, and he seemed to become enraged when she began talking to one of his friends.
I had to go to the hospital because he hit me so hard that I had a concussion.
Guerra says the next day she had dark bruises on her body, face, and neck. Last week, she got a restraining order against Songz.
Trey Songz, you picked on the wrong woman this time.
Bloom says Songz has a history of allegations dating back at least a decade of verbally and physically assaulting others.
Andrea ended up dropping all charges against Trey Songz. The court also decided to dismiss the case with prejudice, meaning Guerra cannot refile her claims against the singer at a later date. Selena Powell. Selena Powell, aka the Black Widow of the groupie industry, is a socialite and basically an industry thought. She alleges that she slept with many famous men in Hollywood and mainly rappers, and talks about this on the internet. She allegedly slept with Snoop Dogg, she allegedly slept with Snoop Dogg, 6ix9ine, Tory Lanez, O'Shea Jackson, Ice Cube's son, and Trey Songz. Selena Powell accused Trey Songz, who she met in a club, accused Trey Songz of taking away her phone, refused to give it back to her when she asked for it, and took advantage of her sexually. Selena also said she would press charges but ended up dropping the case because Trey Songz threatened her, saying he would make her life uncomfortable.
You did protect Trey by not taking legal action, but that's not the case either. I didn't protect Trey. I dropped the charges on Tremaine because he literally I was moving into the building and he said that he was gonna make it very uncomfortable for me to live there.
Now, I don't know how to take Selena Powell's story, not saying she's lying, but I don't know how to take her story, seeing that she lied before, that she was pregnant for Fetty Wap, Chief Keef, and Offset, and seeing she is also known for sleeping with people, then outing them for fun and clout.
Me, right? Oh, because I lied on a pregnancy once. Well, not once actually, but like whatever. The other one was like just a joke, and I was like, y'all, like what the fuck? I admitted to that one.
But hey, regardless of that, if she is telling the truth about Trey, then he needs to pay for that. Let's not forget about the notorious video with pop singer BB Rexha detailing her experience with Trey Songz at a wedding.
And Trey Songz was there with his date. And I go to the pool house, literally, and I swear on everything, he's giving me the eye all night, and I was like, okay, what's going on? This is weird. I go to the pool house, just like right by the pool, and he literally is at the door and pushes me against the wall and puts his lips on my lips and is like, let's do this. I'm like, oh my god, I don't think I should tell this story.
That's awesome. This story is great.
Yeah.
The same thing just happened to me with Trey Songz. Oh, totally, yes.
Honestly, I'm probably gonna get killed for this. I'm not probably.
No.
And then he held you down, right?
He like,
no.
no! What are you talking about?
This is getting bad.
No, it was cool. And I said, no, I said, I can't, I'm not doing this right
Your
now.
lawyer dropped the charges out, right?
Stop! No, but I said, no, I'm not trying to do this right now. He was, I was playing anyway. I don't want that anyway. And he walked out. That's something else happened, but I'm not gonna say that. But that's something else happened, but I'm not gonna say that. But
Also, there is another video of which appears to be Megan Thee Stallion and Trey Songz in a vehicle where it appears Trey Songz tries to get Megan to drink something, although it seems like other people in the vehicle was rooting for Trey Songz to give her whatever that's in that bottle. If you look at Megan's face, she clearly looks intoxicated and out of it, allegedly. Dylan Gonzalez. Former college basketball player Dylan Gonzalez also accused Trey Songz of raping her in a well-known hotel in Las Vegas. Dylan Gonzalez did make it clear that she will take legal action in a post on social media. Now, we don't know if it's going to be a criminal case or a civil suit. Much information isn't really out yet.
In 15 years, however the fuck long it's going to be, that Trey Songz doc is going to be crazier than the R.Kelly one. Trey Songz is the most nasty, abusive, rapey, beats the shit out of women. Like, he is the scum of the fucking earth. Trey Songz is fucking disgusting. Like, his doc is going to surpass, if you ever thought you could surpass an R.Kelly doc, I promise you in 15 years, Trey Songz, his doc will.
I don't know about you, but it's not looking good for Trey Songz. Too many women are coming forward with the same story, even celebrities Keke Palmer and BB Rexa, and they have a lot to lose. And it looks even worse on Trey's part, seeing he hasn't really addressed these allegations in a compelling way. He's only addressed them on social media. Everything seems hush-hush on his end. Meanwhile, it seems like new allegations against Trey Songz keep piling up. I don't know if all of these women are telling the truth, but a wise man once said, "Where there's smoke, there's fire." Tell me what you think about this video, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like. Not that you enjoyed, but if you think it's a good video, like the video. Let's continue the conversation in the comments. Do you think Trey Songz's career is over now? For me, I don't know, but he needs a miracle to recover from this, in my opinion. I am Don, your pop culture boy, and I will see you in the next one.